Hey everyone, it's Meg. I don't know why I'm introducing myself because I feel like anyone who's watching this knows who I am. So hey, welcome back. I just wanted to hop on here really quick and have a chat with you guys. That sounds like I'm like a mom and I'm gonna have to scold you. It's not that. I just want to explain some things. This is gonna be a quick video, I hope, just to like clear the air about some stuff because I've been replying to different people, but I really want to like have this here so we can reference it and yada yada yada. Okay, so if you haven't noticed yet, I made my VODs on Twitch sub only a few days ago, maybe 4 days ago. And I have done this before. I did this at the beginning of the Witcher playthrough, I'm pretty sure. It could have been during Dragon Age, but I've toyed around and played with this idea before. Y'all, I get it. I really understand like the disappointment or the initial feeling of like, wait, that's a paywall, you know, like she wants us to pay to watch her stuff. Like, because I'm sure the way Twitch puts it is like, if you would like to watch this video, pay $5 a month, blah, 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 blah. So I want to make it super clear. I do not expect you to sub there. I don't expect anyone to. Honestly, Twitch as a source of revenue for me is way less reliable and not as important to me as YouTube. I see it as like extra. So some people go above and beyond. They gift subs, they cheer bits, and that is never expected. I hope that's clear. It is so sweet and generous of them. And if you sub, you know, that is above and beyond, and that's amazing. But I just wanted to let you know it's never, ever expected from me. Even if tomorrow the views, the money, everything went away, I would still be doing what I'm doing because for a while I wasn't making anything off of this. And I started off on Twitch and I had a full-time job and I would just come home and stream Stardew, and like I wasn't making any money off of it, but it's just so fun. So anyways, now that that's out of the way, I want to make sure you know it's not expected ever. No money, nothing. I always want to make sure that there's a free option for you guys, and that's the main option. Like that's there's so many other ways that you can support me, and just by clicking on videos, watching them, commenting, liking, subscribe, like following, that is huge. So it's not expected. Now that that's out of the way, to explain why all of a sudden that they are sub only, I'm realizing more and more Twitch is a shit show for discoverability. If I didn't go on YouTube, I'd still probably have like 20 viewers max over there, 20 average viewers. I'm serious. If you went on Twitch, the likelihood of someone finding me just because of Twitch, the browse search feature, is so low, especially for VODs that aren't live. Like it would just be for someone who's scrolling through the live streams. So firstly, I'm very thankful that y'all have supported me over here and that you've mostly found me on YouTube and that there's a place for me on YouTube and you welcomed me here, and like you've accepted that some of the playthroughs are live streams, and like I'm super grateful for that. And the main reason for making the VODs sub only is that I really want to get y'all to click on the YouTube videos for a number of reasons. The first one is because Twitch discoverability sucks. By getting more clicks on the episodes when they're posted a few days later, usually it's around 2 to 3 days, that is more traffic to that video, and then it allows for me to grow and the algorithm to favor me. Whereas if all of my live streams are just available on demand mostly, you're gonna obviously click on that, and I'm not making any money. I'm not growing as a creator if you click on the unpublished VODs. So that's mainly the main thing, is the algorithm, and just like having people wait for an episode and that excitement, and then clicking on it when it's published a couple days later. And then I also get to edit it. So I don't usually, I'm sorry, but like just in case there's a moment, an error, like a glitch, problems, or even like copyrighted material alerts, I can edit that out for you. I can polish it into an episode. Live streaming is very vulnerable. It makes me nervous because with pre-recorded stuff, it's more comforting. Like I can edit something out, even if it's just like food is on my face or my dog comes in and pees on the carpet. Like just the fact that I could edit that it's reassuring to me, and it makes me feel safe. Oh, there was one time recently there were a couple times recently that I just like accidentally left my stream on, and I thought I pressed stop streaming, but I didn't. So like, if that's just available to absolutely everyone, I don't know, it makes me nervous. So yeah, that's another reason. And then another thing is that I've always, like, if you've been around a while, you know this, and I've talked about it in some of my streams and my other playthroughs, but right now, and I worked really hard for this, my main source of revenue is YouTube. Basically, I can pay my rent off YouTube, and that is huge to me. That monthly revenue stays the same. To have the same ballpark of revenue is huge for me. That means I can budget. That means I can support my family. I know what I'm bringing to the table. Guys, I can't even tell you how crazy Twitch is. First of all, I get half of the sub. So Twitch subs are $5 a month. And while I'm grateful to get that $2.50, I think that there are a lot of benefits to Twitch. I do think it's a little wild that most creators only get 50%. Fanhouse gets like 90%. YouTube gets, I think, about 70%. So the YouTube membership is $3, and I'll get to that in a second if you're interested. But Twitch takes a lot of it, and I'm not really sure why. It really depends on the generosity of my viewers and my community. And while it is always so appreciated, I've always felt like I do not want to rely on gifted subs. I do not want to rely on my viewers purchasing bits. Like, I've always felt that I don't want to do that. I want to make enough money based off of ads and free things for my viewers. That's why I do so many sponsorships. That's why I try at least to get as much outside money so that I'm not relying on you guys. And I totally understand how if you go to my profile and it says these are sub only, that it seems like I'm asking you to sub to me. And I'm really sorry. I did not explain that. I apologize. And like, I think I don't know. I think I operate in a way where I'm like, oh, people know me. They have to know I'm not greedy, because that's the word that's been circulating on my comments. I don't think those people who are calling me that actually know me or know how this works. But I really do not expect you guys to sub. And I'm so sorry that I gave that idea. I really want to have watch hours and clicks on YouTube, because the amount of time you're watching on YouTube, the amount of clicks I get over there, comments, etc., the more YouTube is going to push me to people's things, and that's free for you. That's just like a free way to support me. And I want my main platform to be YouTube. So it kind of address like, well, if you don't want to wait, if you're one of those people that's like, well, I got to watch it as soon as you were done and now I have to wait for you to upload it. I totally understand that. What I will say is that the main reason why I made a reaction channel, MegMage Reacts, is because I knew I was putting out so much stuff. I was putting out so much different stuff. I had this backlog of content. Seriously, like backlog of episodes and just it was so much stuff. And so I made another channel with the thought that like, okay, I can post all the reaction stuff over there. And then I won't be either waiting to post an episode for a week or two, posting a bunch of stuff in one day. Like, I don't want to clutter your feed. That's just not what I want to do. So that is a way that I kind of made a step to get those live streams to YouTube episodes out immediately. Not immediately, but like my goal is to get the episodes out between 1 and 3 days. So yes, ultimately, I hope that you can understand the thought process behind that. I've considered just unpublishing the VODs, but I feel like if there are people that want to sub, especially since there's a free Amazon Prime sub available to you if you have Amazon Prime and you want to watch all the stuff on demand, then you should be able to. If you want to go above and beyond and support me as a creator and support my work, like that's available to you. Because I could just like unpublish the VODs and I think there wouldn't be as much of an uproar. But to the people who are still feeling like disappointed and angry about this or think that it's like money grabbing or whatever, I just invite you to consider the fact that you will drop $15 on a movie ticket for, a couple hours, and you'll pay up to $15 a month for a subscription service like HBO Max or Netflix or Hulu, and you'll pay extra to not have ads, which is what a Twitch sub is. And like that monthly payment is for access to on-demand stuff, on-demand content. So if you're frustrated by this and you're thinking like, why is she doing this? She's trying to get money. I feel like if you're frustrated, then you're admitting that my content has value, which I'm trying to look. I am insecure. I never want to be seen as greedy. I don't want to make people feel like I'm robbing them. And I really have to work on recognizing that there's value in my work. I think I'm at a healthy place now. And just the fact that there are people who are frustrated by this, like, I think that's a good sign in a way. I think that means, if you really want to watch my stuff right away and not wait 2 days, that means there's value in my work. There's value in my content. I do recognize that so much of my work is based on my reactions to things and allowing myself to be in a vulnerable place where I am feeling the emotions. If we're considering The Witcher, the things that you guys like to watch are when I react emotionally, either laughing or crying, mostly crying. You want to watch me cry, but that's not a bad thing. It's just that because of my background in acting and just the work I've done, I have lowered my emotional barriers so that we can have a catharsis together and we can cry together. Like, that's very healthy. And so there's value in my work, and I spend a lot of money on my setup and making things run smoothly and look good and sound good. And so there's like a whole other level of just investment into the quality of the stream and the quality of the episode, sound mixing, tech, etc., etc. So my thing is, while I don't consider my live stream to be on par with a freaking Netflix show, I do think there is something to be said about if you watch, from start to finish an episode of my stuff, which is like 1 to 2 hours, then don't you think there should be at least a paid option for people who want to go above and beyond to support and watch things on demand? That's it. that they can support me and then watch anything whenever they want to and click on it and just like have it available to them. But then the base is free. YouTube is free and my content is free. Everything else is extra. So the free option is you can either watch it live, which I know everyone has busy lives. It's not possible. That's why I upload it to YouTube. You can either watch it live and support me on Twitch during the live stream, or you can wait for the episode 2 days later to pop up on YouTube, click on the video, put in those watch hours to help me grow and get seen and discovered on YouTube. You know, does that make sense? I appreciate y'all so much. And I've explained this to a few people and they're like, oh, okay, makes sense. And I totally get where the disappointment and frustration is coming from. To the people who have been respectfully asking me these questions, I hope that explains it. If you have any more questions, let me know. And then to the MFers who are like just immediately jumping to calling me a greedy B word and like everything's behind a paywall. First of all, do your damn research, okay? The basis is free. You do not have to give me money to watch my stuff. Second of all, I really hope you're not going around doing this to other creators. I really hope you reflect and become a better person. The amount of times I've seen and read the word simp because people have defended me and just said, no, you don't have to pay. Like, you can just wait for the episode to be posted. And then they're like, simp, simp, simp. I really hope you're not doing that to other creators, especially girls. Like, I know the quality of stuff that is on YouTube and they're my friends. Okay. A lot of these, like, if you are watching a girl on the internet who is playing story-driven games, I'm probably friends with her. I'm serious. Like, I just especially love that, like, well, no, also men too. Like, there are some of my favorite creators are like sensitive, emotional men. So please get some help. Do some reflection before you start name calling. Do your research on even like how much a freaking sub is. And oh, there is free options available. And then if it still just pisses you off so much and frustrates you so much that there's even a subscription available and that I've even made it a possibility for people to sub to me, then just move on. Just move on. Watch something or someone else. You don't have to watch me. You don't have to. I promise. I promise. Anyways, hopefully that clears it up. Let me know if you have any other questions. I appreciate you all so freaking much. And I hope you know that. I hope you know that. I look like a ghost right now. But yeah, thanks for listening. If you got to the end, I love you a lot. And I'll see you for the next thing.